pleasant day to each and everyone. We are the Group 5 from Grade 12 Ayala, and we are here to discuss our research entitled Financial Literacy and Spending Habits of the Students in Angelo Levardo Loyola Senior High School, school year 2022 to 2023. Italiano. To start, here are the parts that we will discuss in the Chapter 1, Introduction. Here is the background of the study. Everyone around the world is involved with money. With their day-to-day life experiences, people use money to transact. According to Investopedia 2022, financial literacy refers to the ability to understand and effectively use various financial skills, including personal financial management, budgeting, and investing. On the other hand, how students handle their money pertains to their spending habits. The Philippines, like India, is a developing country where the spending power of the adults and even the young people is increasing. As a result, the researchers decided to investigate the relationship of the financial literacy of the students, specifically Angelo Levardo Loyola Senior High School students, to their spending habits. Moving on to the theoretical framework of the study. The study considered the theory of planned behavior by Asgen 1991 as cited by Ang et al. 2020, which explains that people perform several behaviors because they intend to do so. The intention can be determined by three important factors, which are attitude, subjective norms, and perceived behavioral control. Furthermore, the study also considered the financial socialization theory by Daines 1994 as cited by Notrif 2018, which is the process of acquiring and developing attitudes, standards, norms, knowledge, and behaviors that contribute to an individual's financial viability and well-being. Shown on the screen is the conceptual framework of the study. The figure shows the conceptual framework of the study wherein the focus of the study is to find out the relationship between financial literacy and the spending habits of Angelo Levardo Loyola Senior High School students. After finding out the financial literacy and the spending habits of the students through the use of 4-point Likert scale, the researchers determined the statistical results using the weighted mean and person correlation coefficient in order to assess the correlation between the two independent variables. On the other hand, Kruskal-Wallis H and Manowit DU tests were used to measure the statistical difference between the socio-demographic factors of age, sex, and weekly allowance to the financial literacy and the spending habits of the students.
For the statement of the problem, this research aimed to determine the relationship between the financial literacy and spending habits of the students in Angelo Levardo Loyola Senior High School. Specifically, it sought to answer the following question. For what is the significant difference between the variables in terms of age? A. Financial literacy. B. Spending habits. For the hypothesis, 1. There is no distinct demographic profile of the students in Angelo Levardo Loyola Senior High School. Or, in terms of age, there is no significant difference between the variables. A. Financial literacy. B. Spending habits.
Now, for the scope and the limitation, this study aimed to determine the correlation between financial literacy and spending habits of the students. The target respondents were students from Angelo Levardo Loyola Senior High School. According to Burke and Gall 1979, as cited in the list 2010, a total of 100 respondents were needed to obtain credible results. Survey, stratified random sampling was used to determine the respondents. Participants were only all students in grades 11 and 12. Lastly, when analyzing the results, the participants' personal perspectives and prejudices were not taken into account. Moving on to the significance of the study, it will be beneficial to the following. First is students, second is teachers, third is parents, fourth is Philippine economy, fifth is researchers, and finally, future researchers.
Moving on to the methodology